smooch to you for you. But okay, are we ready for today's video? Yay! But before we begin, let's just talk about that there thumbnail, which is terribly awfully washed out. But those are my favorite kind of pictures. It's when the camera kind of goes whack and it does whatever it wants. But okay, I'm not digging this. Green pillows down there, and you see his buns and his tail, right? Not anymore. He does have a face. Alright, just chill. Scary eyes. There we go. Gotta fix and make him look less evil. But okay. And probably invisible hair. I think this is an old hair too. See, I dyed my hair. And it was this like tan caramel balayage. Well, tan hair sounds kind of gross, but it was like a caramel colored balayage. And I'm still finding the old version of my hair. Now it's like black almost, but anyway. So this is going to be the 100 questions tag. 100 question tag. So let's prepare ourselves. Let's get ready. I got the questions in front of me. This is inspired by, and technically because of, Sarah Hawkinson. I've been trying to catch up, or I guess stalk her. Catch up on her vlogs, her videos, beauty, fashion, random vlogs, all kinds of things and stuff. She's one of my favorite YouTubers, and she's got more than like 1,000 videos on her main channel, which is amazing. And I think she's got a total of 3 channels. There's her vlog channel, which she doesn't really do all that much anymore. And then there's also her horror channel. Not like horror, but horror. So, rawr. Anyway, I'm just going to be going over this. I have the questions here in front of me. I just decided to copy and paste her questions that she had in her description box below, whatever. And got to make this font bigger, actually. And this is not scripted. I have done kind of sort of like get to know me type vlogs before, and this one's going to be at the top of my head, and I think that will be maybe even more interesting, more fun, more sporadic, and I can't say this word, but spontaneous, whatever. And not that I don't like the scripted, that can be fun too. It's like a homework assignment to myself. It's like trying to journal and think about all these things and like record the stories that way. But this will be kind of sort of random, and these questions are very, very random. There's even a so-called bonus Jonas question at the end, so there's 99 questions and then whatever. But okay, and my dog is barking. Hopefully he goes to play. But 1, do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? They're closed when I sleep. They're closed when I'm awake. Because monsters exist? Not really. It just kind of creeps me out, and I have a weird imagination, and I'm a paranoid personality, so yeah. 2, do you take the shampoos and conditioner bottles from hotels? And that should be hotels plural, not singular. No, I don't, because I don't trust them. I don't use them. I just bring my own. I think that's really weird. And with my hair, I have to be specific and particular when it comes to hair products. I don't use just any brand. I think it's like Revlon, Redken. I don't even know what I use. I just know I don't use the hotel ones. 3, do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? I'm a weirdo, and I don't even sleep with sheets. I don't like them. I used to use them like growing up as a kid. And my dog is barking, so I'm going to be right back. Okay. Bye. Okay, hey guys, let's even see if we're recording. Yes, we are. Okay, so, you know it's an Emily Euphoria video if there's constant interruptions and background noise. But okay, so sheets tucked in or out, and I'm out of breath. So out of shape, but I just don't like them. They're not comfortable. They're just awkward. So I have like tucked in under my mattress, you know, I just have this comfortable brown blanket, still out of shape and out of breath. And then I just have what you see right here, this gray cover. So I don't sleep under the brown, just on top of it, and then I have this gray. Did I say brown? This color is gray. Yeah, I just sleep with that over top. Okay, have you ever stolen a street sign before? That's a simple answer, that's a no, it's just weird. That's 4. 5, do you like to use post-it notes? Well, I have to because of work. And we have this new rule where we're trying to use them less. Just because they get lost and they confuse people. You know, I work essentially with mail like all day. And if there's an issue or an error or a problem, you usually use a post-it note. But now we have like an issues list that we submit, and long story short, we basically use that or a sheet of paper that says issues list, which can get lost too, so it doesn't make sense. But no, I like mostly the Notes app instead. So that was 5. Number 6, do you cut out coupons but then never use them? I'm not a coupon person. Like if something comes in my email, and that's weird because I like unsubscribe to everything. I don't give out my email. But if something does pop up, I might use that code, which could be considered an online coupon code or something. But I don't do that. There was, I think it was for Albertsons, there was like that Monopoly thing. I was obsessed, so engrossed, and we won like not anything big or cool, just teeny tiny things. Waste of my time, never again. Number 7, would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of, it says ABs, but should be bees. Bees, no. Bear, yes. I would say either way, I want to say no. I've been stung by a bee. I was on a trampoline in my backyard and it was really hot outside and I thought it was a fly, so I swatted it, I hid it away, then it came back and stung my finger. I think it was my right hand pointer finger. I mean, it's really not that bad, and I was a little kid then and I've never been stung since, even though one was by my left ear, a bee one time, like in my hair. Didn't sting me though. But a big bear, I think that's a faster death, you know? Bees just keep on stinging. I think a lot of them, they'll sting once and then they die. But I don't think that's all kinds of bees, and it's not specific what kinds. Do you have freckles? I used to, and they're basically gone, but I do have them on my arms, and I can get them even on my feet. Like if I'm on a road trip and I don't have socks or shoes on, and then my feet are like up against the glass if I'm by the windshield, you know, because I'm gross. So I used to have them all over my face growing up, and then just with every year, just every birthday. And that's my phone. Hello? Let me go check. Okay, one sec. One sec. You guys, I'm so sorry. Okay. We'll see if you're recording. Okay, this is a really sad video and I'm sorry. Alright. Out of breath. Okay, do you always smile for pictures? Like hardly ever, and I like doing creative selfies. And a lot of them don't include me smiling with my teeth or smiling period, like more serious surprised faces or something. That's just what I do. So that's question 9. Number 10, what is your biggest pet peeve? Probably when people ask me to repeat myself. I really don't like that. It's really annoying, and sometimes I like change the sentence around because I didn't stutter the first time, but I'm afraid I'll stutter on the same words that I just used the next time. Like I have sometimes, especially if I'm nervous, like a quieter, more soft-spoken voice. Sometimes my voice will carry. It depends on like the day. It sounds really weird, but usually I have more of a soft-spoken voice. It's just how I am. 11, do you ever count your steps when you walk? Actually, yeah, I have OCD, and I used to do that all the time. Basically, almost every time I go up and down the stairs, I count, and there's like 13, 14 steps. The last house was 13. No, the house before my last house, and then this one's like 14 or 15, and I just lost count. I'll have to count. Okay, have you ever peed in the woods? Technically, yes. We were on a trip to Canada as a family. This was years ago. I was probably like age 8 or 9. And basically, the whole family, I had to pee so bad. And we were like at the border, and it was so backed up. It was just a busy time of year. So it wasn't our turn to go through yet. And we were just backed up, and we were just at a standstill. And basically, a lot of people in the family, they got out. They got these blankets. They surrounded me by blankets, pants down, and underwear off, and peed in the woods. And pooped in the woods, that's the next question. No. Do you ever dance even if there's no music playing? Sometimes I like make my own music, like sound effects, or I'll like sing or talk to myself. I'll dance in front of the mirror naked with clothes on just randomly, especially if I'm sad or feeling down. It's like to amp myself up and be positive and make myself happy. 15, do you chew your pens and pencils? Let's see, in the 2nd grade, I would chew on my hair and get called out for it by my teacher, Mrs. Eby, and it was the grossest habit. Now I pick my split ends, speaking of hair. And pens and pencils, I probably used to a little bit, and I remember bite marks on the pencils, even the erasers. And like at school, if you had to borrow a pencil, they were almost always chewed up, so it wasn't just me. But pens, I don't know. I don't think I would. I chew gum, but... Okay, 16. How many people have you slept with this week? Oh, no, none. Weird. 17. What size is your bed? Mine's a queen. I've been in a twin like my whole entire life, even with my feet hanging off the bed. And now I love my queen. I sleep so much better. My insomnia was even worse because of a twin bed, but now it's great. Number 17, what size, oh, just said that, is your bed? 18, what is your song of the week? So, song of the day every day is Bombay Bicycle Club, either Lights Out, Words Gone, or How Can You Swallow So Much Sleep. Those are my favorite songs, like, ever. They're just so mellow and thought-provoking and profound and just calming and soothing. They really put me in a good mood, and they're like my songs where I can think and ponder and wonder and imagine, and it's fun to write to them and drive to them as well, like on the road, you know. So my 2 songs all the time. 19, is it okay for guys to wear pink? Yes, they don't have to be gay, they don't have to be girly, it doesn't have to be a prank or a joke if they wear pink. It's just a color. It's my favorite color too. 20, do you still watch cartoons? It's the funnest to watch cartoons, that's not a word. But with my brother Dakota, we'll watch Adventure Time a lot. Regular Show, we like those 2 the best. Used to watch SpongeBob and PBS Kids growing up. Cartoons, not as much though. I don't know. 21, what's your least favorite movie? Least favorite? Well, I know my favorites. There's 4 of them, and they all start with The Help, The Blind Side, The Impossible, The Pursuit of Happiness. But least favorite? Ooh, geez. I'm like not trying to be a hater. I don't know if I can think of a least favorite movie. Maybe I'll come back to that. I'll probably forget about that. Geez, I don't know. I like quirky, comedy, romance, a lot of 90s movies, early 2000s movies. So I don't really like that question. know. Feel-good movies are good. Okay, 22. Where would you bury hidden treasure if you had some? Sarah Hawkinson had a good answer for that, and it's basically you don't hide it. It's not a good idea. You put it in savings, in a safe, in a bank account. That's what you do. Not in your wallet. You will spend it, but I am trying to be a saver, so. 23. What do you drink with dinner? Usually water, but I usually use a water bottle. I don't really drink out of a glass unless it's with a straw because I'm weird. But drink with dinner, I like lemonade. I really like lemonade. Orange juice is good too, not just for breakfast. I'm not a breakfast person anyway. 24, what do you dip a chicken nugget in? Ketchup, duh, because anything else is weird. Or they're good plain, like if they've been refrigerated and then you eat them cold, they're great plain. What is your favorite food? Well, ice cream, but that's a dessert. But that's still a food. I love Oreo. But favorite food? Probably tomato soup and noodles. It just warms my heart and soul and makes me so happy, and my Nana Frida would make that for me all the time. Now, what movies could you watch over and over and still love? Basically, Pioneer movies. I like the show One Calls the Heart. Love Comes Softly is a great movie series. I've been in love with the Pioneers, fascinated by them and their lifestyle and everything for just so long, like ever since I learned about the Pioneers, like early Pioneers in the 4th grade. I have a very squeaky chair. 27, last person you kissed you. You know who. 28, were you ever a Boy or Girl Scout? No. I would like do things for church, but I was never a specific like Girl Scout or anything. And I don't think I'm saying numbers of questions. But 29, would you ever strip or pose nude in a magazine? No, not even if I was paid handsomely. And my dad's on a conference call, by the way. Sorry about the noise. But probably like for my boo. When was the last time you wrote a letter to someone on paper? Ooh, that was a long time ago, maybe. My boo, and then I would probably say maybe like my grandma. Yeah, I think it was my grandma thank you note. Usually I write just a few words every day in the morning before I leave for work, which is really early. For my brother Dakota, like, have a good day, or just a crazy smiley face or something, so I'll do that on a little, not post-it note, but like a little 3x5 card. 31, can you change the oil on a car? No, I can't. That's why my dad is so cool. Thanks, Dad. 32, ever gotten a speeding ticket? Kind of not. I got pulled over because I was going 40 in a 30 zone, and I was on my way home, and apparently the cop said he was following me for a while. My dad was in the driver's seat, and I acted all cute and innocent according to my dad, so I like talked him out of giving me a ticket. I don't know. 33, ever ran out of gas? No, but I've been close. Filling up gas stresses me out, so sometimes I wait for the last minute, and then I stress myself out. 34, favorite kind of sandwich? I used to work at Great Harvest Bread Company, and we had real good sandwiches there. I used to like plain, like ham or turkey, and then bread, and that was it. But now I like Subway with like everything on it. Just not too much cheese. But I like white bread, but really I think it's good to have other types of bread too, like whole grain, whole wheat, whatever. So 35, best thing to eat for breakfast? Basically not breakfast food. I mean, scrambled eggs are good, like my dad's, my mom's, no. I'm pretty good at scrambled eggs, I just don't make them as much. But I like pizza for breakfast, which sounds weird. 36, what is your usual bedtime? Well, used to be 10:30, 11, sometimes still is. Like if I don't have to work. I don't have to work today. Today's the day off. But, I mean, because of that, I decided to go to bed late, and the night before was like 12:55 a.m.? Yeah. And then last night was pretty late, at like 11 or 12 or something. So usually I try 10, 10:30, 11. And then because of work, because I'm up at like 3:30 a.m., I'm having to go to bed at around 9 or 9:30. So, are you lazy? I can be. It depends on the thing. If it's a hobby, if it's something I love, and more than like I'm very invested and I work really hard at it, like my writing, my journaling, this, vlogging, vids, and stuff like that. But if it's like chores, it's great to spend a long time in the bathroom, pretend you're like constipated so you get out of them or don't have to do them as long or stall or something. I don't like chores, but sometimes I do clean if I'm like really in a good mood and I'm acting really weird, you know. Then I'm very productive and I just want to clean like Snow White. I'm weird. 38, when you were a kid, what did you dress up as for Halloween? So I was Minnie Mouse for years in a row, and I remember these ears, they were really hard and plastic and really tight on my head, and I would still wear them because they were really cute. And I would also be Pajama Girl for like years in a row, like throughout my teen years. And then after post-high school, that's when I actually started trying, and I would do cute stuff like a deer, a black cat. I was last year Tinkerbell, and then I've also been, it was terrible, it was the worst costume. No one knew what I was, but I was a black unicorn, so. But yeah, I'd be Pajama Girl like all the time. 39, what is your Chinese astrological sign? I think it is, let me see. Let me see. I have zero idea. Let's take a look-see. Oh, I am the ox. 1997 is the ox. That's cool. Yeah, I was gonna say that. I couldn't think of the word because I don't know my animals. So, okay. So that's my astrological sign, I think is how you say it. How many languages can you speak? English, if that. Only sometimes I can. Sometimes it's very hard. And Spanish, I tried my junior year of high school. Never again. It was too hard for me. Can't do the accent. Can't memorize, remember. It was really hard for me, very stressful, and I'm just too light or something. Okay. 41. Do you have any magazine subscriptions? I would get Delia's ones for free, and I would like cut them out, outfit ideas, and cute people, and I would make a binder out of them. It was really weird. It was like a weird collage, and that's not healthy. 42. Which are better, Legos or Lincoln Logs? I'm a Legos person. Like, not really, but if I had to pick between the two, I used to play with my brother Dakota all the time. Are you stubborn? That's 43. Yes. Okay. I'm a very stubborn person. Might not come across that way, and I can be very shy sometimes, but I'm stubborn with my family and with my goals and dreams. Like, I don't let people interfere with those things. Like, it's hard to explain. Like, I need that me time. I don't really know if that's stubborn, but anyway. Who is better, Leno or Letterman? I don't know what that is. 45. Ever watch soap operas? No. Does, what's it called? What's it called? That's more of a, like a musical type thing. The Phantom of the Opera. Are you afraid of heights? That's 46. Well, my mom is. She threw up at the Grand Canyon. Kind of. I remember this date. I went on a date and we went to what was called the Top of the Universe in our town where I used to live, and I felt like I was going to be sucked into the lights in the darkness of the night, and I was really scared. Do you sing in the car? 47. I do. I'm tone deaf and I can't sing, but I can pretend. And sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. Sometimes I talk to myself in the car, like I'm talking to God, kind of. Do you sing in the shower? Not as much if I know I'm home alone, but sometimes I just chill in the shower. I don't know. 49. Do you dance in the car? A lot of stuff in the car. Not really. I like use my hands, like do weird moves. Well, obviously, like I'm still driving, like steering wheel, but I take breaks from the steering wheel. Like I'll do like weird motions with my hands to the music, you know? Like my hands will dance. Ever used a gun? No, but I know someone who wants me to. You know who you are? And that's just scary. I don't know. Have a last time you got a portrait taken by a photographer? Well, I like do self-portraits and creative selfies myself. So I'll just pretend I'm a photographer, and I like to call myself one, even though I'm not professional at all. But portrait taken by a photographer? Me? Let's see, that was just the other day. my dad took, well, I guess I can use my dad. That was the 4th of July this year, 2020, and before that it was a selfie that I took a few days before, like, more professional selfie kind of, Facebook profile pic. Do you think musicals are cheesy? High School Musical, yes. Some musicals, no. That's 52. Is Christmas stressful? 53. No, I think it's fun. It's my favorite time of year. People are just so happy. It can be stressful if you make it stressful, but I think it's just a happy time. 54. Ever eat a pierogi, whatever. It's like pie and then R-O-G. I don't know what that is. Favorite type of fruit pie? I hate fruit pie. I like chocolate pie. Occupations you wanted to be when you were a kid? I've always wanted to write, and I'm going to be a writer, so I'm going to fulfill that dream, and that's just been what I have wanted to be. So, also going to teach. Been wanting to do that since junior year of high school. Do you believe in ghosts? Yes, and I have had experiences, and that's another story for another time. And then 58, ever have a deja vu feeling? Yes, all the time. Maybe because I dreamed about something that happened or will happen, very weird, and that's another story too. Take a vitamin daily? Yes, and also meds. Vitamin C I try to do every day. Herbs, supplements, if they're considered in that category, like more herbal things, I guess. Wear slippers? I have these pig ones in a drawer. They're really cute. I also have these other ones. I forget what they're called. Not like snoozies or something. I don't know. They're also pink. I don't really wear them as much. I'm more of a sock person. And I made the font really big. That was weird. Okay. Wear a bathrobe? I do have one, but it's put away. That's number 61. And it's pretty and pink as well. And it was free. Forget where. What do you wear to bed? That's 62. Usually compression shorts and... it sounds weird, but a bikini top that I act like it's a sports bra, that I pretend is a sports bra. Yeah, it's a bikini top. First concert, technically, a Christmas one, which was like, I forget what the name is. I'm gonna try to look it up. Oh, it's like steamroller, like hand time steamroller, we can't pronounce it. That doesn't really count. And then I did do David Archuleta with my family, but I was supposed to go to a Bombay Bicycle Club concert, and I was so sad I couldn't go because of COVID. So, because I was going to go with my dad, and it's going to be in Canada, and it's going to be great. Walmart, Target, or Kmart? Kmart, like, never been to, or maybe a few times. Walmart is stressful. It is cheap, so that's nice, but Target just has a good vibe, and I have a lot of clothes from there. Nike or Adidas, 65. Adidas, I don't really know if I really have any. Nike, I'm more into their stuff, and it's fun to thrift their stuff too. Cheetos or Fritos? Fritos and chili is real good. Cheetos are just, and your hands turn orange. Or fingers. Peanuts or sunflower seeds? I really don't like either. I like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Sunflower seeds, I don't really eat those. Ever. Ever heard of the group Tresbien? No. Ever take dance lessons? Yes, I was a cute little ballerina. And I remember my cute little outfit, and then I had a leotard as well, and I still have it somewhere for my future children, and it's black, and I hate that word, leotard, and my sister Haley would say it all the time. I wish I had the little shoes too, little ballet slippers, and I really want to wear ballet slippers, like a white pair, all pretty. When I get married, I think it could go really cute with a bridal gown, you know. And then I remember also these little gray mouse ears with a big lime green bow, which is really cute. 70, is there a profession you picture your future spouse doing? No, not really. I can't think of anything. I just want them to be happy and do something that they love and enjoy, something they're passionate in, something they care about, and I just want them to be happy with what they do. Can you curl your tongue? No, because I'm not creative. Ever won a spelling bee? I basically was a spelling pro, and people would come to me for spelling. I remember that, like K through 12 basically,